Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 49. Almost to 50.
49.
There we go.
Kenny T is not in the building.
Big purr.
But he will be calling in shortly.
That's real.
But OT is in the building.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I love y'all women, by the way.
I feel you.
But y'all still host.
And y'all know Smooth the fucking Dean is in the motherfucking building.
I am D Trill AC, man. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. How y'all boys doing on this glorious morning?
Come on, man.
Rainy ass morning in Houston.
Come on, man.
Feeling good.
Feeling
man.
real good. Feeling real good. Feeling real productive. Goddamn me. We putting our brain together to get this shit rolling. So, yeah, let's go.
I got to clear my head a little bit this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, got some sun.
See you out there on the kayak, man. You know what you was doing out
there? I know
there?
a little bit of something, boy. Get these shoulders working out there, boy.
Yeah.
That shit was live, dog. That shit was live for real.
Plus, I got me a haircut, so, you know, nigga get a haircut, he always feeling good.
You nigga get a haircut, start taking selfies for no reason on Instagram.
I got to. Got to show a nigga how I'm really live.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, we got an interesting docket today, man. And last week was light in the A block, but this week is the complete opposite.
It's heavy. Heavy in the A block.
First and foremost, man, shout out to J. Cole, as you know, the lead off record that's called My Life. If y'all ain't heard the album yet, you've been living under a rock. Because it's automatically in the lead for album of the year already, in my humble opinion.
So tough.
Speaking of, what's y'all top record on the?
My Life. Or
Do I have to do one record?
or 95 South was hard
One.
too. That intro track was.
Do I have to do?
Yes.
Damn.
Pick one, like y'all told me. God damn it.
Yo.
Pick one. Or two. Pick two.
Can I pick two?
Pick two.
Pick two.
All right, I'm going to go Pride is the Devil.
Pride is the devil.
I'm going that way. I love like eight more records. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to say 100 mil. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to go with My Life or 95 South set the tone off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like a Miri. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't pick another one.
Discombobulated over there.
I can't pick another one, dog.
If I had to go two, I got to put the intro one because he just set the tone with that. I was hoping we got some Cam bars, but I mean, Cam on there talking wild is good enough for me. But yeah, I got that at one, and then I'm gonna go. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna still put the Climb back at two.
There we go.
That sample, that just how he was talking that talk. I don't know. It's just something about that record, bro.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my top two.
All right.
What you got? What's your top two?
What that is? Hill on the Wayside or something like that? What, that's the last song?
Hung on Hillside. Yeah.
Hung on it. Come on.
Yeah, he was talking that talk.
Yeah, my life in 95 South.
Yeah, fellas. We had some more music come out this weekend. Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
She put out
that shit was hard too.
Classic tape. Classic tape with a new record on there that we're gonna play to end the pod. But we need to talk about it first. What y'all think about Seeing Green, man? It's a record Nicki Minaj featuring Wayne and Drizzy.
That was heavy. Bro. But I didn't run it back a lot. I forgot what I was doing, but I was just busy or something.
Shit, nigga,
but I ran that code back.
I ran that back like 100 times. Oh, when I first got the code, I was running that back.
Yeah, I've been on the code.
At least 300 times. Then I say, man, let me go check out this Nicki.
I get sidetracked.
Let me see if it's old Nicki or new Nicki. Because I like old Nicki.
Yeah.
Sound like old Nicki.
Yeah, man.
Old Nicki.
Especially Seeing Green, man. Who y'all think had verse of the record?
I'm going to be biased. I'm going to be just a little biased. Only because I've been a Wayne head for so long. And my nigga Wayne been talking that talk.
You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Wayne, Wayne one of the GOATs, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Take these shades off and say, who asked y'all? That was a cold line.
Just barely. I just barely give him. Even though Drake was talking this shit, I'm just telling you now, Drake probably had the best one, but I'm just being biased. I'm gonna choose Wayne. So that's how I'm rolling.
See, I'm also go Wayne. I like Drake part from an ego. You know what I'm saying? Egotistical type of shit. Like with him coming on, y'all now tuned in with the biggest ever. Like that's how you come on popping your shit when you win all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But as far as the rap, like Wayne came on giving us them
Yeah.
Old Wayne
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
Like y'all must have forgotten.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the Wayne I need to hear. That's the Wayne I've been missing.
That boy's in his duffel. I gotta go Drake, man. I think some of them lines he was saying on there, man, it just resonate, man. when you getting bigger, your team getting more powerful, you're able to dictate moves instead of following trends. That talk just hits you just a little bit different. Don't get me wrong, Wayne, put on the display, which is what he does. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to go verse of the song, I gotta go Drake.
Ain't that what's crazy? Nicki verse was nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Super
saying?
nice.
So solid record.
Yeah, all the way around.
Solid
Dream
record.
team.
You would have made they would have made the top of the list, but King Cole dropped, man.
Glad
Come
to
on,
have him
man.
back. Glad to have him back.
You know what I'm saying? And they say he's supposed to be dropping sometime in this summer. Ooh.
Yeah, this gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait to hear Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying?
Streets waiting on that too.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Drake coming sometime
So
before
y'all
this
think
year.
y'all think the Three Kings? He's coming summertime. Drake
Summertime for sure.
summertime.
Okay.
So y'all think the Three Kings dropping this year? Cole
Yeah.
already dropped,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
one king.
Yeah.
So the other two kings is dropping.
I hope.
I think Drake might drop before Kendrick though.
He is. He dropping
Yeah, he is.
summertime.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he dropping summer.
So I mean, you're gonna think him probably in the fall.
I hope.
I hope.
Streets need that.
I hope we get Cole. I hope we get Drake like July, like early August, and then we get Kendrick at the end of the year.
Yeah, I need something to be
Kendrick
on
end of the
these
year?
two.
Okay.
Supposed to be going on vacation in July. I need time to be in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be in Aruba right.
You
know what
going to
I'm
Aruba?
saying? Yeah, man, we gotta go to
Aruba.
man.
That's when you got that real money.
Aruba.
I'm broke, man. I'm broke. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay in rap news. Recently, yesterday, Lil Reese.
Oh man.
Okay, police records say that they were in the process of stealing the car. Whoever car they stole found out where they was, I guess through GPS tracking, pulled up on them, confronted them, gunshots rang out. Reese got shot, the other two people that was in the car got shot. And then, after they shot him, they pulled him out and started punching and kicking on Reese. And somebody pulled out their camera and had video of him laid on the ground, leaking and out of, discombobulated and everything like that.
I think it was her car.
Yeah.
At least that's how it came off.
Right. So, just so when y'all saw that, man, what was y'all thoughts?
Y'all niggas better stop playing out here. The streets ain't sweet, boy. The street niggas are starving out here too. You know what I'm saying? PPP loans that ran out. No more stimulus. Niggas can't get no job, and you want to steal cars? Oh no. Then we don't trust the police no more. Oh no. Oh no.
Keep your hands to yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Your hands was too sticky, and you was sticky with the wrong person.
You just never know.
You know what
Some
I'm
people on different type of
You thought it was
time.
gonna be sweet. Oh, they just coming up to argue. Pop, 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 pop. Now look at you. Now look at you. Now everybody, oh man, how you saying, oh man, this nigga dead wrong? What if he stole your car? You gonna walk up and say, can I please have my car back?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
People were saying, like, how could he be stealing the car for money? He broke this, that, and the third. I say, trust me, he was not stealing that car for no money. If you know why he was stealing the car, you know. But it wasn't for no money. But yet and still, he ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting pressed and called. It's the second time he got shot in like 18 months. Last time he got shot in the neck with an AK.
That was
Draco.
wild too.
And he just getting his voice back from that. Now to get shot again, it's just like, for one, like, what are you still doing in Chicago, for one? People could say what they want about Dirk. Oh, he left. Chief Keef, he left. He can't come back, this and third. But they both out here thriving and living well. You ain't heard about neither one of them, shootings or nothing. But you out there just steadily staying in the midst of all the drama and all of the beef you got, bro. You was a name. You can't be out here moving around doing the dumb shit you used to do. I don't know, man.
They got certain people that look up to you. You know what I'm saying? No matter your position in life, you have a position of power. You are known,
Right.
so people look up to that. You got to move smarter.
That's crazy.
And that be the thing, boys want to keep it real. I want to keep it real. I'm going to stay in my hood. I'm going to, involve myself in the hood politics and all that just so I can be keeping it real. Fam, you got bread now. Let that dumb shit go, bro. Like, I could see, when y'all first got on, you was still 19, 18, 17. Y'all just getting money, didn't know. Y'all in the middle of this gang war. You say, all right, well, we about to, buy a bunch of guns for the hood. We about to, do whatever with this money. But now, you close to 30. You probably got a kid, something. Pack this shit up. Go to Florida or somewhere and relax your nerve, man. You see what just happened to Vaughn. You see, I'm like, boys, rappers are getting shot every day. Pop Smoke, the news on him came out of how that situation happened.
Young ass kid.
It's just like, fam, like you just gotta there's certain things, man. You just gotta walk away from. You can't be risking your life with this gang shit forever. I'm sorry. But shout out to Dirk and all them, man. Cause that's one thing about Dirk. That boy moves smart as hell. You ain't gonna never catch Dirk in no out of pocket position. But you know, yeah. So that was my thoughts when I seen it. I just thought it was a damn shame. But we gonna keep it in rap conflict on a more lighter note. Bow Wow and Lil Romeo.
Yeah. Versus battle.
Who y'all got in first?
I got Lil Bow Whistle.
I got Bow Whistle.
I got Bow Whistle, baby.
I got Bow Whistle.
I got the verses, man. What's the score, man? Give me a score.
18-2. My nigga Bow Wow gonna come out
generous. That's being generous.
Y'all niggas wild. I see them on. I see them on the phone talking.
19-1.
What role gonna play? Name a track.
I had it 19-1, man.
Name a hit record.
It was called My Girl. It was
You can't even name it.
It was My Cinderella. It was something like that.
I got 19-1.
You remember we was at the skating rink? I can't think of it.
And that's because Bow Wow gonna take it light on the first song. If he come out swinging, it's 2-0. It's on 20 back.
That nigga Bow Wow had, what was that diss track he had to Romeo? Nigga said, I'm 18, I got more money than your daddy.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I just had to throw that in there, man.
See. Let's see what tracks this nigga got.
He ain't got 20. I know he ain't got 20.
Hell no.
Bow Wow got a strong 20.
Is it still Lil Romeo? Yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
Damn, he didn't even take the Lil off.
People say he ducking Soulja Boy. What y'all think about that?
Who ducking Soulja Boy?
Bow Wow.
Oh yeah,
That's what they say.
He might be. Soulja Boy got that. If it's Bow Wow with Soulja Boy,
Yeah, I'm going Soulja Boy.
I'm going Soulja Boy for the culture.
Yeah.
Bow Wow probably for sure got hits because he was around a little bit longer.
The women hits and all that
Yeah.
shit.
But
But
if
as far
So
as
y'all
like,
saying that Soulja beating Bow Wow in the verses? 20 for 20. Y'all
make
saying
it,
Soulja Boy.
Hold on.
Soulja Boy got
20?
clapped. He got like the
Soulja
old
Boy got
shit.
20.
Soulja
He
Boy
got 20.
Yeah.
He got 20.
Nothing beating Crank
He got
That.
20.
nothing.
He got
put out
You
beat
Got
Crank
Mail.
That.
He got Hit the Booty Do. He got
First off, that's not his song.
Hit the Booty Do.
That's not his song.
Hit the Booty Do.
That's like Lil Will or somebody like that song.
You sure?
Look
Yeah,
it up.
that's true. That
Look it
is-
up.
that
Soulja Boy got some hits though. Okay, so Lil Romeo got My Baby, My Cinderella,
There we go.
I Need Dubs, but that was by Master P. So does features count? Well, yeah, features do
Yeah,
count.
features count.
But what features was he on? I'm just asking a question.
I brought it up because I'm thinking like when the situation first came about, bro. I'm like, okay, this is so lopsided. We're like, why are they even entertaining this?
My
But
girlfriend.
a Bow Wow Soldier, I would love to see that.
Bow Wow had. Oh yeah, he had a Soldier Boy, Soldier Girl with Soldier Boy.
Hey, Bow
Just
Wow
like
had
that to be a soldier.
Bow Wow had Let Me Hold You Down with Marion.
That's a hard record.
Okay, what about Kiss Me Through the Phone? Dead. Oh, I got you on that
Bow
one.
Wow had Out of My System with T-Pain.
Soldier Boy got
Soulja Boy gonna beat that one.
Crank That.
Bow Wow got Bounce With Me.
Bounce with me, go off.
Soldier Boy got the new one. She make it clap, clap, clap.
Yep, that's a hit. That's
Who's
a
on?
hit.
Soldier Boy.
That's
the
Soulja
new
Boy's
one.
on. That the women be
The new
doing
one.
that dance off of.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was trying to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Let me get my Bow Wow back.
Yeah, go ahead and get your Bow Wow back. I'm about to get this.
I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all talk
Come
about
on.
my boy like that.
Come on, so
Like You with Sierra.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
A dub.
Okay.
Hold on, man. This is taking forever.
I know, my
Let me
shit.
scroll. Shorty Like Mine, Chris Brown. That's a point.
Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy
I
swag.
give you that.
Turn my swag on. Ooh.
A dub. That's a dub.
She got a donk.
That's a dub.
Ooh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Blowing me kisses? Nah, it ain't. Y'all, bitch, y'all. Hey, you there? I don't know, man.
We're gonna see, man.
Oh, Marco Polo? Oh, that's when both of them together. Marco Polo went hard.
I don't know, man. If I had to go to score, I'm gonna go Bow Wow 12, Soldier 8.
Watch that bird walk.
12,
Bobby, watch that bird walk.
Bird walk.
Bobby, watch
Yeah,
that
true.
bird walk. Boy, hold on. Hold on.
I said, and then Soldier can play my Dougie too. That's gonna be my that remix. That remix was hard when it first came out. That's a dub. I gotta give him that one.
Come on, man.
But he's still gonna lose. So like I was saying, on to the next thing, man. The Hall of Fame was yesterday. First and foremost, rest in peace to Kobe.
Rest in peace,
Great as
Kobe.
ever.
Bing.
It's great as ever.
You know what I'm saying? His wife had a couple
All of your
things to
hard
say.
work and sacrifices paid off. You once told me, if you're going to bet on someone, bet on yourself. I'm glad you bet on yourself, you overachiever. You did it. You're in the Hall of Fame now. You're a true champ. You're not just an MVP. You're an all-time great. I'm so proud of you. I love you forever and always. Kobe Bean Bryant.
I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it. All right, thoughts, man.
Emotions.
Thoughts. Let's get in the all-time rankings. Where y'all got Kobe on the all-time rankings?
I got him
Go ahead,
number one.
Smooth. Go ahead.
Y'all know I got him number one. GOAT. Got him GOAT. That's why I got him in. He played in the league at a time where they had athletes just as good as him. Mm-hmm. Goddamn, he had teams in there that could actually win the title over him and all that shit there. He went and got 5 of them things. I got him GOAT status. That's why I got him. GOAT status.
I have no problem with that at all. 0.
That's why I got him.
You got him 1, 2?
No, but I would agree.
Where you got him?
Number 2.
You got him 2? Mm-hmm. You got Jordan 1?
Hell no.
Wilt? Kareem?
You don't care who I'm saying. The GOAT of all GOATs.
John Stockton
The
and
GOAT,
one?
the GOAT of all GOATs.
I wouldn't say GOAT of all
King
GOATs.
James.
There's only one man on this planet that's
Check
the
the
GOAT
stats.
of all
Check the
GOATs.
numbers. Check
no,
everything.
No. I'm saying the GOAT. You saying GOAT of all GOATs.
Check
That
in
means
10
all
years.
sports.
Check in 10 years.
You saying all sports.
Okay, GOAT of basketball.
Okay, because the GOAT of all GOATs, he plays football right
Check the numbers. Check the stats. Check the body of work. Just look at the whole resume.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at no championship resume. Just only
Don't look at no championship.
only
Just-
finals
Hey,
appearances.
Just look at the
for
rest
me,
of it.
For me, like,
Because Kobe
you
was
right.
5-3. I mean, 5-2.
But you're right.
5-2.
Because
So-
once you win titles, not just one title, once you win titles,
That shit
2
hard.
titles and above, that and you in the discussion for GOAT challenging GOAT status, all that title shit go out the window. Now it's about your numbers.
Don't Kobe got more points than Jordan?
Yeah, he got more points than Jordan. Yeah.
Kobe went to 7 finals. Jordan only went to 6.
Kobe got more points than Jordan, but he played more. He played longer than Jordan.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. I feel
average it out.
I feel longevity also plays a part in that because you're durable. You're a durable athlete.
That's
to
real.
play that long.
That's real.
I feel you gotta.
Yeah, but
Because some niggas can play 10 years and they gone.
sure, but that Jordan, that argument don't affect the Jordan because Jordan took 2 years off by choice. It wasn't okay, I'm washed now. It wasn't that. I took 2 years off to go play baseball, and then I came back and then won 3
He was
more
tired.
chips.
He was tired.
Who fault was that?
He won 3 in a row. What the hell are you talking about? Tired?
But he was tired.
Who fault was that?
He was not tired.
He said it.
He said
on
he
the
was
on the
tired.
documentary.
He said that.
He was mentally drained.
That's what he said.
That was his words. I didn't make this up.
What I'm saying is this: he could have continued to play, and they would have kept
Did he
winning.
do it?
But did he?
Did he do it?
Did he do it?
He
By
didn't.
choice. That's
Okay.
his fault. That's his fault.
He played 3, took 2 years off, came back,
Okay,
won
so
3 more.
Right. Okay, sure. So again, we're gonna talk scoring. You can't do total scoring because if a motherfucker played
But-
20 years, he has more points. No, we're gonna go average. Who averaged more points?
Okay,
mean
but
that.
if we talking
Who
GOAT
answer my
status,
questions?
if we
Who
talking-
averaged it?
Jordan took more shots.
What?
Nah, Jordan
Than
didn't take
LeBron.
more shots.
Than
Yeah, He took
LeBron.
more shots than LeBron, but he didn't take more shots than Kobe.
LeBron is a pass
But
first
if we
person.
talking
Okay.
GOAT status,
Let's go
we
shooting
talking all
percentage then.
numbers. We
Talk about
talking
shooting
all
percentage.
numbers.
Jordan got a high shooting position.
Right.
LeBron,
So it doesn't matter who took more when your shooting percentage is higher, right? That's okay. That's point for
percentages
scoring.
don't mean shit.
So if we
That-
gonna
what?
do that, if we gonna do that, Steph got to be number one.
Shooting
then, right?
percentage don't mean
Exactly.
shit.
If we gonna do that, Steph got to be number one.
He's the number 1 shooter.
Yeah, but Steph is the greatest shooter ever.
No. He
Who
got to
said
be
that?
the best player ever. If we talking shooting percentage and points and all this type of shit here, we got to put. We got to put
trending.
Steph.
That was one argument. What I'm saying.
Okay.
He's a more
Steph is
prolific
approaching
scorer.
GOAT status, right? He
He's
got
not.
3 titles.
He
He
don't
got
have
3
enough jewelry.
titles. He got 3 titles.
That's not.
And he took them from LeBron.
Jordan got 6.
He took them from LeBron. It ain't
Jordan got
it ain't
6. You
like
can't approach
Jordan
GOAT
took 'em
status
from
with
Pippen.
3.
LeBron got 4.
4 is not
About to be
6.
5. But he done went a million times.
If you lost, it don't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Barkley only had one finals appearance.
And that doesn't matter.
He only had, but the point is, as great as Barkley was, he only went to the ship one time.
Yeah, but look at the
Niggas
team.
gotta get there.
Look at the team Barkley went, and look at the team LeBron went and lost with. He lost twice with D Wade and Bosh on his team, did he not?
But look
A team that he put together, no?
Dynasty. Come on, bro. You going against
he beat him.
When did Jordan go against? When Jordan went against big teams with big dynasties, Jordan folded. He couldn't even get to the goddamn finals.
Big teams,
That's
big
dynasties.
Okay, so
you gotta get there.
Let's go
you gotta count all of that.
Let's go playoff winning percentage then. Since we're gonna talk about Jordan folding before the final, let's go playoff winning percentage. Who got a higher playoff winning percentage?
But who won more?
Jordan. He won 6 rings. That's aside from what I'm talking about. When you win 6, won playoff games.
You going off percentages and then probability what he could have done.
No,
I'm asking what
No. Winning percentage. Because what that does, that takes away that total shit. If a motherfucker play 500 playoff games and win 3 rings, that doesn't matter compared to a motherfucker play 200 and win 6. But your clip is higher. That's what matters.
But is that not hard to get there?
It depends on your conference, depends on the division you playing. It depends on all of that.
You still got to get out there and win.
No, it's no. But if your conference is weak, it's not that hard to get there.
LeBron has always had a weak conference. What you say?
For most of his career, his conference is weak. That's a fact.
That's not a fact. LeBron is just that good. No. So if you can say that, you can say the same thing about Jordan. Because Jordan, he didn't get there until the Pistons and the Bostons.
That's real.
That's when he made his appearance. That's when he made his appearance.
When they got old, he got.
Yes, that's when he started shining. So cool. He ran that.
That's
era.
our argument too.
He ran that whole era. Fine, that is fine.
Wait.
But LeBron was doing shit his third year.
Shining.
What you mean? No, I'm talking about like elite. I'm talking with the 3 rings in a row. I'm talking 3 rings in a row. That's what I'm saying. LeBron went to the finals since what, 3rd, 4th year? Come on, bro.
And got swept
by the dynasty of Spurs at a young age. At a young age, LeBron took them niggas. Ilgauskas, Larry Hughes, all them niggas. He took them to the finals at a young age. Jordan never did that.
He got swept.
And Jordan couldn't even. He got swept in the finals. Yo, nigga couldn't even get to the finals. Come on, you can't have that argument. You can't even get to the ship. You can't even tell me what the mountaintop looked like.
He got to the finals less times and won more.
But he got there.
What does that mean? What does that say?
The work that it takes to get there.
No, he didn't get there when niggas got old. Because when niggas was young, he was giving out 60 pieces.
And still not getting it to the finals. No.
Who else was on his team?
Who was on LeBron's team when he was taking them?
Bronny had no All-Stars in 07 when
he made them niggas.
Fam, did he or did he not have All-Stars on his team when he went to the finals?
Okay,
yes or no?
Yes, he did. Okay, but
did Jordan have All-Stars?
If you want to use that argument, why?
Then, like I said,
Atlanta had 4 starters in an All-Star game several years ago, and them niggas was bums.
We ain't talking about Atlanta.
But that ain't the point.
We talking about help.
You talking about help?
Jordan did not have help before Pip got there.
You asked about All-Stars on the team, right?
Yes.
My point is, Atlanta had 4 All-Stars on their team not too long ago. And them niggas was bounced with 1st round, 2nd round. They had the best record in the fucking league.
Okay, fuck All-Stars. Who else on Jordan's team was averaging 20 at least? Nobody. Let me help you. Nobody.
But when he started winning,
let me help you. Nobody.
How many Hall of Famers he had on that team?
Pippen was like 18, but you got one of the best.
When he started winning chips,
you got the best defenders.
How many Hall of Famers he had on there?
Pip.
You got one of the best defenders on your team.
Rodman came around on the 2nd.
Yeah, okay, he's still with that. That's counts.
But we're talking about his first jury. His first jury. How much help did he have for that?
John Paxson, a shooter, knocked down key shots.
He's not a fucking Hall of Fame. Why are you bringing up John Paxson? I'm talking about legitimate help. When LeBron won his first ring, what help did he have on the team compared to when Jordan won his first ring? How much help did he have?
Hold on. When did LeBron win his first ring?
11.
Let me rephrase it.
Wade and Bosh.
Right. Let me rephrase it. But we're talking about Hall of Famers.
Is Bosh Hall of Famer?
Yes.
No, he is not going to be no Hall of Famer.
He is going to the Hall. You want to bet? Y'all want to bet money? How much y'all want to bet?
I'm not arguing that.
Okay. So who had more help when they won their first ring?
Bosh going to be a Hall of Famer because of Bron.
How's Bosh going to go?
Let's be real.
How many years did he play?
He got 2 rings because of Bron.
Bosh is going to the Hall of Fame.
Because of Bron.
He's going to the Hall of Fame.
He's going to go. He's going to go.
Chris Bosh was a 25-10 nigga before he got with LeBron.
I feel you. Hey,
in Toronto.
If he keep that average, you're going to the Hall.
And so was Kevin Love. And so was Kevin Love. And you come to LeBron's team, and then you
So Kevin Love going to the Hall?
Because he's a 3rd option on LeBron's team.
Kevin Love going to the Hall?
He can't shoot what he wants.
It's LeBron.
Kevin Love going to the Hall?
Probably.
Ooh. I like this sports debate.
He's probably going.
We need to add this sports debate to Patreon. Compare Jordan's team winning the first ring to LeBron taking his team to the championship. Compare the teams that they were facing. You also got to take that into account, bro. They acting like Bron was out here just playing some bums. He played the fucking Spurs with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Come on, bro. You got ballers over there.
Stack is over there too, right?
You got Bruce Bowen. You can name that whole roster. You couldn't name nobody from Cleveland besides Ilgauskas and Gibson, who was
and Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes was hooping. Okay, I give you Larry Hughes. He was hooping.
Like I said, a 20 game nigga. Name a nigga that was getting 20 on Jordan team aside from Jordan.
But outside of that, who he had?
All right.
Who did Jordan go against? Who did Jordan go against?
The Pistons.
In the finals?
He in the conference finals, he got him out the way.
In the finals, who did he go against? Bums. He went against Seattle one year with Gary Payton and them. That's all they had. Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
So what difference does it make? If you saying he playing bums in the finals, and I'm saying Bron playing bums to get to the finals. They both had playing bums to get to where they need to get to, but they both played elite teams as well.
When it's time to hit the big stage, you gotta take into account the people you are playing against.
Fam,
when has
stop it, bro.
okay, you telling me stop it. But has Jordan ever went against some niggas that had the three best shooters ever? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
three
KD.
best shooters ever?
Has Jordan ever went? You asked me, ask a question. Has Jordan ever went against a team like that? Ever?
Has
Jordan ever went against a team like that?
Has Bron went against a team that has four Hall of Famers on
question? Why you won't answer that question?
Because shooters is such a limited argument. What the fuck difference does that make?
Because they were the top.
You said, has he ever went against a team with three people that can shoot well? What kind of argument is that?
Because they were the three best, the best shooters.
Right. Best shooters.
The best shooters.
Fam.
So you're not going to take that into account?
No.
You're not going to take into account the Spurs dynasty?
He beat them once.
And also lost to them twice.
Who? With the Spurs you talking about?
Yes. He lost to the Spurs twice.
But he didn't have help his first time going to the chip. As far as like legitimate help, he didn't. But then he went and created his own team to play against them and won.
He had to.
He created the team and lost twice in the finals.
Okay, but first off, he created the team because there was a team in the East that created the team to take him out because he was so good. Why did KG and Paul Pierce and
you talking about the same team Kobe beat? You talking about the same team Kobe beat?
And also the same team Kobe lost to. But you know what I'm saying?
He beat him when they got older. Yeah.
Exactly. That's all. You gotta take care of. I'm not saying what you saying isn't facts.
So you mean to tell me
what you saying isn't facts, but what I'm saying is facts as well.
If KG didn't take the deal and he went to Boston early, let's say 3 years early,
they would have smoked him.
And Ray also went there 3 years early.
They would have smoked him.
They'd have probably won 4 in a row. And
they would have won 4 in a row.
They would have won
more than one.
Because KG was already in his prime. He was already there.
Bro, they was
dominating.
Bro, they was scared of that young Bron, and that's why they said they had to come together. Bron came in at a young age and put fear in their eyes. I'm just wait.
That's because they was old.
It's gonna have a documentary come out, and I'm telling you, them boys was fearing.
And KG said he say the only thing I wish we was younger.
Yeah,
that's it. Because what niggas fail to realize about Ray Allen, the young Ray Allen was a dog. He wasn't just about shooting.
I ain't taking nothing away from Jordan. I ain't taking nothing away from Jordan, and that he is that dude, nigga. 6-0. I can't talk about no 6-0.
Yeah.
But at the same time, to get there in itself is hard. A lot of niggas ain't been there 6 times.
Kobe is GOAT status. I got Steph approaching it with the way he affect the game and change the game and the way he's shooting that pill. He about to catch Ray Allen. Ray Allen in less than, let's say, 550 games. He gonna catch him in less than 550 games. That's crazy.
He about to catch him next year.
Yeah, 550
he about to
games.
have the record next year.
So that's crazy.
But okay,
I love it. That was good.
On to more prevalent things. I said Jordan is one GOAT. Everybody else falls under that.
Stop.
Just to get my take on it. But moving along. Recently, man, there's been a lot of drama going on that we got to dive into. I don't really want to touch this Joe Budden podcast situation, but
we got a podcast.
So we got to speak on it. And I think, I think this topic rings true to us because we have a similar dynamic in terms of what the podcast is. So it's going to play. Oh, never mind. Let me cut the music off. I'm trying to play that Bow Wow. That was going to be another win.
On Earth. Mm-hmm. This shit was very easy.
Real quick, this is Roy and Ma responding to the Joe Budden pod that it came out. I think it was episode 437 where he was basically firing them and giving his reasons for them not being loyal and different things like that. So this is their response to it.
It was not some crazy back and forth.
But according to him, we don't know what the contract. We're percentage based.
Yes.
Because I see the narrative is people think that we work for Joe and we're employees and we get a salary. That's not what it was. We have a percentage based contract.
And also people.
So we have to ask for accounting because how else will we know what we're supposed to get? We need to see the numbers. We get a percentage of whatever comes in for the podcast. I've seen a lot of people making, LeBron wouldn't ask Jeannie Buss for the books for the Lakers. I'm like, LeBron is a salary. He don't give a fuck what the Lakers makes as long as he makes $50 million at the end of the year. He doesn't give a fuck what the Lakers make. But if he was getting a percentage, if he was getting 30% a year, he would need to know what the Lakers made that year.
That's just basic.
So that's just to kill that narrative of we were asking to see the books and we are employees and that whole stupid narrative. We had a percentage-based contract, so you have to see the numbers so that you see everything that's coming in and everything that's going out.
So we get to accounting, which is in our contract that was drawn up by Joe's lawyer, my lawyer, Maul's lawyer, super standard with profit. That becomes an issue. I want to make this clear throughout the rest of this response, that I asked always the simplest questions ever. This narrative of me being this difficult person or this person wilding out. I also have those emails that everyone speaks about where I'm being difficult.
Thoughts?
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Basically, just to give a little context.
Percentage base.
Give a little context. Joe and them got into it basically over money and over transparency. From what it sounds like to me, just hearing both sides, it sounds like Roy and them just wanted way more information than they was getting in terms of what's coming in terms of the breakdown, this, that, and the third. And, again, before they put this out, we thinking, okay, they signed to Joe Budden. They are employees. So when you're an employee, you shouldn't be privy to that type of information. But then they put this out and clarified that they are percentage based. They have a percentage based income. So when that's the case,
we are owners,
right? Partners in this thing. So it's like whenever money comes in that's for the podcast in general, it should be broken down into a percentage. Now,
whatever percentage they agreed to.
Right. Now, from the sounds of it, Joe has a high percentage, which is rightfully so. He should,
and they understand that.
But it sounds to me like they wasn't really tripping on the percentage numbers. They just wanted access to all of the information,
right?
So they can make sure that the amount that they was getting was correct,
right?
And that rubbed Joe the wrong way. And Joe took that as, okay, y'all don't trust me, or y'all feel like I'm stealing, or y'all feel like that I'm finessing y'all in some kind of way.
When I'm already paying you handsomely.
And then on top of that, when I do get some paperwork, just a little bit of paperwork that he did give, it's a $400,000 plus mistake on there. I don't trust you.
And then Joe came out the next day and said that there was no $400,000 mistake. So it's a situation, man, to where it's kind of hard to speak on it because we are not privy to the exact information that's, that they discussing. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if, okay, the books went public and it's like, okay, the contract says this. They got paid this. It's like, okay. Joe claims that, regardless of what their percentage was, he paid them more than what they should have gotten percentage-wise.
And they agreed.
And they agreed to that. But their agreement is, hey, we want to see the official accounting books to make sure that we getting the amount of money that we're supposed to be getting. And from Maul's sentiment, he's basically saying, like, every time that conversation was brought up, in any fashion, Joe would catch attitude. He would get mad at that. There'd be some resentment there. And, it just sparked into, something else to where
that's a red flag.
Things were said on both sides. And, now the podcast is essentially over in terms of that dynamic. So hearing all that, what are y'all thoughts on
I'm not with it.
The root cause, how it happened, how y'all feel, whose side y'all on, all of that good stuff?
Y'all know who I'm rocking with, man. I'm rocking with Maul and Rory. After hearing both sides and actually listening to both sides about 3 times. Yeah, if I'm an owner, like we agree on some shit, especially in that type of thing, you know what I'm saying? We agree on some shit where I'm percentage based, that mean I'm an owner. I need to see everything. I need to see all numbers at all times. I need to have access to that information at all times, especially if you're my partner. It shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be the way I don't even know what the deal is. or you see the deal and then you don't tell us and all this type of shit. Like, it should be on the table for all of us to see at all times. I'm pretty sure they got it locked up in the email or, you know what I'm saying, some file somewhere, you know what I'm saying, with an access code to it. There's nothing to just type in a password to see this shit. But for you not to even give your boys, to your day one homies, this type of information, and you know what I'm saying, like, and then you let your people, which is your fans, you let your fans think that they was employees, and you spin it a certain way that they was employees, and it come out that they was percentage based. Come on, bro, I'm not fucking with that. That's some fuckboy shit. I can't rock with a nigga that's one of the kings of this shit. Talking about empower the creators and all this type of shit here, and you doing your people bad, and then your production team starving, and they like, look, don't pay us, get them the money, and you mad at that too? Oh no, I can't. I'm not dealing. Fuck that. I can't watch that shit no more.
Oh,
I think Joe kind of got upset that he was challenged, and that rubbed him the wrong way, because like he talked about all the time, his ego is big, and it sounds like, at least from Maul's standpoint, he kind of felt the money kind of got to him, because since they're making more money, Joe was able to shake hands and talk to more business-minded people, more bigwigs. So, Joe started moving just a little differently, and all Roy and Maul wanted was just the books. They just wanted the numbers, make sure everything was, all T's were crossed and I's dotted. Mm-hmm. And I think they just wanted some simple information, and then it rubbed somebody the wrong way. And as friends, they tried not to, they tried to sweep it on the rug a little bit. Like, okay, maybe Joe having a bad day, or, whatever it is, but that's my boy. I'm going to rock with it. Nothing else is going wrong. The pod going fine. We doing numbers. We doing tours, whatever.
Making money. And
everything is good. We're making money. We're living good. So, you know what I'm saying? But when you catch an attitude like that, or like small stuff, like when Roy mentioned that he was talking to Ian, first off, and then Ian, they was talking about the whole Patreon shit. And Ian was saying, hey, you're going to get X amount for Patreon. And so Roy was like, huh? First off, what is this? And then they decided to give their money to the staff that's been working hard, staff that's been grieving to them, expressing their grievances, saying how they tired and overworked. They're not going to Joe, they're going to Roy and Maul. And they want to reciprocate that, just make them feel a little bit better, put a little more money in their pocket. Joe calls and have an attitude with Roy, calling him ungrateful. Supposedly, allegedly. This is just what was shared from Roy and Maul's side. So when it's stuff like that, like it just, raises questions to what's really going on. Like, why are you upset about that? Why isn't that something that you would think about as the leader,
but you getting
as the boss? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just right now. Of course, it's still he say, she say, they say, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I believe Roy and Maul. Like, what else? Why would you need to lie about stuff like that? They being transparent. Now I still feel a few things they're not disclosing all the way. Like Roy said, he got some emails. Joe said earlier he was on live. I don't know when he was on live or whatever, but he was talking about that he's not going to release the contracts. So no, despite what everybody's saying, he's not going to release it. So again, that's just certain information we will never know because nobody's going to release it. But I believe there's some truth to what Joe's saying. You know what I'm saying? Joe's operating from a business aspect. Roy and Maul operating from a friendship then business. But Roy was trying to take care of a lot of this shit that he having now. He was trying to take care of before they took off. Mm-hmm. And
he did.
Not really.
That contract done, percentage base, he did.
But the title, talking about like before the title whole thing. Huh? Because he mentioned, remember he said that the dude named Elliot, they had dinner, lunch or whatever, was just chopping it up.
Yeah, but that was after that. I'm talking
that was before the Spotify and all that.
I know, but after the Spotify, like midway through the Spotify deal,
he brought it back.
They got the percentage shit down because they knew they was leaving Spotify. And they knew the money was going to be on the table. Niggas ain't stupid.
And they tried to get that, but they tried to, I guess, lock more concrete shit down earlier versus after the fact.
But what's more concrete than, hey, I get a percentage of everything that come in from the pod other than the YouTube? That's concrete. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All I want to see is the numbers now.
But I think it's because of that, when that second conversation had, I think that kind of ruffled some feathers again too, instead of it being taken care of at the beginning. So you didn't address it originally, then you address it again when they had the next contract. So it's already some lingering feelings, and then you still going and progressing, and then now We just asking about the books. I just want to see my percentage. Like, thank you for my paycheck. And again, like they said, when they went back, he overpaid them.
Who's to say they was really getting overpaid? If I don't see the whole books,
right?
If I only see a certain portion that you want to give to me, yeah, it may look like I'm getting overpaid, but you hiding millions. You may be hiding millions from me. So now I'm getting scraps, really. It may look like a lot of money, but if I'm not getting a percentage of a $10 million over here, nigga, this is scraps compared to what I should be getting over here.
Especially if there was a $400,000 mistake.
You get what I'm
saying?
saying? Allegedly.
So
if it's
$400,000, is it for me? Is it for the company? Is it for the production? Like, where is that supposed to go?
Exactly.
And they weren't even tripping on that.
Exactly.
They said fuck the YouTube money.
So
fuck
that's
the
why I
400K.
don't believe they was overpaid, because if I can't see all the books, nigga, all that shit you talking to me being overpaid is a lie in my eyes.
That's what I'm thinking. Until you show me something, that's what I'm
Until you show me everything about what's coming in from this pod.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? From this pod. Nigga, all that shit you talk, I care less if you paying me $1 million. Not
the other money.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't discussed Patreon. Patreon was new to them. They said
all that.
They didn't find out about Patreon until Joe announced it.
Exactly.
So
that tells me you saying we overpaid, but you may be showing us some bullshit numbers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not seeing the totality, because when I want to see the books, you got a problem. Why you got a problem when I want to see what I'm supposed to be getting? Was contractually we all signed this. You signed your percentage off, we signed our percentages off, and everybody was cool with that table. Whatever the piece of the pie everybody got, everybody was cool with that. Now that the real money coming in, you got a problem with us seeing what the real money's supposed to be?
Because allegedly,
how are we getting overpaid?
Allegedly, he wants them to be salary.
That's what he wants.
He wants to be salary. So with that, no matter what you do, you get a flat rate.
Exactly.
That's not how percentages work.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm always going.
And then on top of that, if we agree to a percentage-based deal, it's no way in hell I'm taking steps back to get some salary.
That's it.
There's no way in hell I'm doing that. I'll leave the show before I do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that means even say you pay me $500,000, but if we bringing in $100 million for a contract for 5 to 7 years, nigga, that $500,000 ain't shit. That's life-changing money for a lot of people.
Right.
But for the business we in, that ain't shit.
Exactly. I'm
not taking no salary. You crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I don't believe all that shit, man. I don't believe that.
Yeah. The perspective I look at it from, again, I could see it on both sides. And it's because, say for instance, from Roy and Maul's side, they asking for something very, very simple. We just want to see the account just to make sure that the money you giving us is right. What that implies is the money you was giving us is not right, or we feel like it's not right, regardless of how we spend it, regardless of how we tied, what boat we tied around. That's what that implies. So from Joe's point of view, he like, well, damn, I done took y'all niggas from being nobodies to being household names. I done put this Cash App play together. I done put this Tidal play together. I done put this Spotify play together. I'm negotiating other deals for us. I got Bitcoin. I'm hollering at the owner of Twitter. I'm getting us indoors, alone with no help, essentially. And not only that, the percentage that we agreed to, I'm paying y'all more than what I should be paying y'all. Now again, whether we know that, again, we don't have the details. But all you can go off is what niggas is saying. Joe said that, they acknowledged that, so I gotta take that as fact. So not only have I brought y'all from obscurity to being who y'all are, I done put 5 figures a month money in y'all pockets to come. All y'all gotta do is show up to this pod and talk. That's it. Y'all don't have to do no editing. Y'all don't have to pay for the engineering. Y'all don't have to pay for the marketing. Y'all don't have to be in these meetings negotiating these deals. All y'all got to do is show up, talk, and go home. And y'all are getting paid way more than most people. Most A mics are getting paid, and I'm the A mic of this pod. So from Joe's perspective, it's like the audacity for you to imply that I'm stealing from you, or that I'm, whatever. But again, from Roy and Maul's side, I get it, because it's like, again, we cool, we friends, we've been rocking forever. But if we that cool, why is it so hard for you to just show me the paperwork?
That's it.
That's it. We just need to see it just one time, because we agreed to that in this contract, that we get the accounting quarterly. And the accounting is an official rundown, like
comes
that's
out
a balance sheet.
Every line.
Yeah, it's a balance sheet that people, businesses get monthly. So they like, well, damn, if we this cool, if we this, that, why can't you just show it to us, bro? That's
Simple
it.
thing.
That's all we want. But Joe's perspective is like, fam, I'm doing all this for y'all, and y'all got the audacity to feel like I'm stealing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the disconnect is. And I can see it on both sides, but I think it was just handled wrong in regards to Joe shouldn't have took that so personal.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta,
exactly what it was.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like, when we first started this thing, we wasn't making no money. This was just for fun. But now we got $1 million deals on the table. This is more money than even Joe has ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
What he's making now. So you can't blame your friends for wanting to have their business in order, especially when you preach that on a consistent basis, that everybody involved in this media or putting out content, have your business in order, have your lawyer, have your this, get your percentages, creators empowerment, all of this stuff that you preach every day. And then when your friends try to do it, you chop their head off every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But the same way as Roy and Maul is wrong for letting this shit slide for this long.
Right.
Roy Moss came on episode 77. They on episode damn near 500.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't have been this much time elapsed before we got this shit in order. But they admitted as such. It's like, okay, we said we thought it looked funny, or we thought we should have got the contract, but we said, fuck it, that's our homie, we gonna roll.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
You got to get that. Hey, let's get the business sorted out first. That way, everything that come in on the back end of this, we don't even have to talk about
At all.
Or while we rolling early.
Right.
While we doing it, let's get the business in order. We need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's a situation to where I can't take a side because I don't know the exact details of what's going on. All I can say is I get it from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But off of their situation, how do y'all feel just about businesses and friendships in general and mixing the two? Do y'all feel like that's a smart thing to do? Why not?
Man, you know who your friends is. So if you got a friend that's envious or that want to oversign anybody in the group, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's over with. Because the moment the real money start rolling in, they're gonna be that person, but 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna act like they the David Ruffin of this shit and bring the whole ship down. You know what I'm saying? So the shit can work, but it can't work with an envious motherfucker or a motherfucker that want to be something more than everybody else at the table. You know what I'm saying? Because in my eyes, I want everybody to eat at my table. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to feel like they equal at the table. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that take for me, I'm cool with. I'm cool with that. But a lot of niggas not cool with that. A lot of niggas want, I need 60%. You know what I'm saying? It's 8 niggas at your table, but you want 60. It's crazy. You get what I'm saying? Then you wonder why niggas is over your neck. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta keep yourself gotta keep security with you because your own niggas want to put hands on you. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like it's shit like that. I don't see us never getting to that point ever. You know what I'm saying? Because we so transparent, we do everything together. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you say, on Joe end, yeah, you making all the deals and all that type of shit there. You the face, you the head of the shit, your name on the thing. So to be honest with you, the business people only want to see you anyway. Mm-hmm. They don't even want them in the room. It's the Joe Budden podcast for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand that with you being the boss, you the boss. Let's just say that you the boss. You get what I'm saying? Even though they bosses in their own right, but you get the bigger portion of the pie. You the draw, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? With you being there, you got to understand your crown is heavier than theirs. And you got to understand what that come with. And the moment you lose yourself, you're going to lose everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it.
Oh, how you feel about mixing business with friendships? You think it's smart? Why not?
I think it can be smart with the right people. I mean, because you don't want to do no business with somebody that you don't know because it's easy for them to screw you over. I feel like doing business with people that you close with, you're helping everybody else eat. It's like a trickle down effect. Instead of you partnering with somebody that you don't know, y'all getting money together, like then you got to go back and start teaching other people. I feel like if you get the right people, and y'all be transparent about it from the door. Whenever you sign the paperwork, this is what we get. Whatever we bring in, this is it. This is yours, mine, his, boom, done. Like they said, that way everywhere else, I mean, everything else, the business is already in place. So whatever you make, you just know, okay, boom, cool. I know I get 15%. I know I get 20%. Boom. So whatever that is, I know I get 20% of that. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. I personally would want some, you know what I'm saying? I want my friends with business, but I'd definitely be hesitant about somebody else. Now, would I get with somebody else? Yes. But you know, you just feel more comfortable. You know your person. You know their habits. Like if you got a boy that be spending recklessly and never had any type of business venture, never thought of any type of business venture, that ain't necessarily the person you want to go with first. You know what I'm saying? You can include them in it, and maybe they play a part in it somewhere, but that wouldn't be the first person you go to. But you can still groom them. You know what I'm saying? But I would go with friends first over just anybody else.
Because, hey, if I'm going with anybody else, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I'm going with anybody else, I need everything right off the door. You know what I'm saying? I need what I want. I need my lawyer straight. I need the people that I'm gonna bring in that's coming with me straight. Fuck your side. That's how I'm looking at it, though. Because I don't know you. I don't know your intentions. I don't know what you got backdoor deals on. I don't know none of that. I don't know nothing about your side.
And I feel like y'all just gotta be transparent too. Like, you my boy, and I love you. But if shit go wrong and you fuck me over, I can't fuck with you. And that got to be understood early. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is. Don't fuck me over. Don't, especially me, like out of all people. You know what I'm saying? If something do go down, or if we got to make cuts or whatever it is, depending on the situation, like, let's talk about it. Like, don't just, you know what I'm saying, half-ass my shit or cut my shit off or whatever it is. So, yeah, I think it's just those uncomfortable conversations that we always talk about that we don't have. That should be had early. That way you never have to worry about it. Which is what Roy and Maul should have did.
My thoughts on this thing, man, is that it's not smart to go into business with your friends. It's not, because like, roles are not ironed out the way they should be. T's are not crossed the way they should be. I's are not dotted the way they should be. Why? Because we just supposed to be boys. It's supposed to be understood. Like, it's like and that's the thing about business. Nothing is just understood and unspoken in terms of business. You know what I'm saying? So when you go into it with your friends, a decision that you would make with people that wasn't your friends to make sure that the business is operating at its peak optimal level, you won't make.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Or you will freeze up to make, because we supposed to be cool. Okay, how is he going to take this?
Take it to account.
This, that, you know, how is this going to affect, you know, when we clock out of this business and go back to regular life, now we got to deal with the repercussions of what comes from this business. And fact is, to be successful in business, a lot of hard decisions got to be made. And people got to pull their weight. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody has this, you know, the percentage and all of this that we talking about. But sometimes motherfuckers get complacent.
True.
They'll sign up for some, okay, well, I'm going to be in charge of this, the business, and everything is good. So now you get them a percentage based off of what they said that they're going to be in charge of. And then as the business progresses and gets bigger, they not doing what they supposed to be doing in that area, but want the same money. Or you got to step up and take on roles that you may not have agreed to in the beginning. We all signed up for 20% or 25%, whatever, but I'm doing your job for you, and I still got to pay you 25. That's where the issues run into it. Now, if we wasn't friends, you not doing your job, you done. You out of there.
Gotcha.
Pick your shit up, get out. But that's my homie.
That's true too.
So now I'm gonna give him grace. I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what? Maybe he didn't. Hey, bro, step the shit up, and he may step it up a little minute, and it may fall off again. But you gonna give him way more chances than you would give somebody on the normally.
That's true,
and that's dangerous in business. So that's why I say that it wouldn't be smart. But is it possible? Yes, it is. But I think it comes with a bunch of transparency and a bunch of hard conversations that niggas just don't like to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to feel like, you know, that I'm bringing equal value to this shit, or I should be paid equally or whatever, just because we boys. Fuck the work, fuck everything that go into it, fuck how much I'm actually contributing to this thing. Yeah. You should show me love just because I'm your homie, and that's wrong.
That's true,
and that's the fact, and that's why most of them groups,
especially when money involved,
because it's all good when, you know, when y'all not making no money and y'all just doing it for fun, because you know, it's no measurement of what, you know, contribution versus result is, you know what I'm saying? But when that money come in, it's like, okay, we agree to this percentage, but you're not carrying your weight.
That's true.
Or I'm doing majority, you know what I'm saying? So why are we getting the same? So it's that type of shit get to being factored in. Just like Maul said, he said, Why am I getting the same payout for a 1,500 show seat to a 2,000 show seat?
That's true.
You start taking account. You start pulling out that calculator. You start, hold on, my nigga, I'm I'm supposed to be getting 25%, but I'm doing 60% of the work. Or I'm doing 50% of the work. That's not right. You try to bring your pride in there, sit him down, and he make it like you talking condescending to him. Or you talking down to him. Or you, hey, nigga, you not doing, like that type of shit. So those are hard conversations to have. But when you can have them, the business will flourish. And when you can compartmentalize, the business will flourish. But if a motherfucker taking everything you say personal to him, because that's your homie, why are you talking to me like this? Why are you, you know what I'm saying?
Business is business, man.
Bingo. And the pride, and the thing is, a man's pride, especially in terms of his friends, is fragile. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different when your boss at the job come back and say, hey, man, you're not picking your weight up. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Compared to when your homie, 15, 20 years knowing each other, come to you, hey, bro, you dragging that. You not contributing like you should be for what you getting paid. That's a hard conversation to have.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what complicates things. But do I think it's possible? Sure. But it got to be a bunch of transparency. It got to be, hard conversations that need to be had early before the shit take off. And that's the mistake that most people make. They don't have those. They just go along with the flow, and then boom, next thing you know, 6-figure deal on the table. Okay, percentages. And at that point, everybody feel like they should get the same percentages because we was rocking when we was broke. We done all came up together, this, that, and the third. Regardless of what your contribution was, we all been rocking. We all built this together. Should be equal. But that's not realistic.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Again, that's just my take on it, and that's why it's hard for me to have a side or take a side in this because I see it from both lenses. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, like I always say, prayers to all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? We hope that them niggas work this out. But yeah, man, friendships and business is definitely possible, but it's dangerous territory.
It's over.
Facts.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move right along. DJ Envy, Kevin Samuels. DJ Envy just came out of nowhere and made this statement. I don't even know why he would even say what he said, but we're gonna get into it.
I do think he's lame. I mean, what age are we where we're rating women and rating people? I mean, he's a grown ass man. He's 50 years old. But the thing I don't understand is
that's the thing.
But the thing is, which I don't understand is why do women keep going to him? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Like I said, he plays on their insecurities that they've been given in previous relationships and their naiveness.
Yeah, because he looks about.
It seems like he hates women. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he used to hang around the Hermes store and try to get clientele. It's, just to try to get people. And he used to wear, dress up and stand outside the stores and try to talk to people. I've seen him actually a couple of times. It's funny. But in Atlanta. But I mean, I don't know why women still go to him.
Back up. He said hang out outside the Hermes store?
Yeah, he used to try to hang outside the stores to try to get businesses. So he would hang outside the Hermes store and look for, I guess people with a little bit of money and try to talk to him and try to be a stylist or whatever he was trying to do. I see him out there once or twice. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's weird.
My salesperson from the Hermes store had to remind me, like, you don't remember him? He was the one that was outside the store. I'm like, that was him.
You ain't see that nigga.
Yeah, but he's lame. I don't respect the fact that he sits there and rates women. Oh, this one's a 2 and this one's a 4, and Ma, you look ugly. Ma, you're fat. Like, it's just it's a woman must have hurt him.
Baccarat, you shop. You go to Popeyes, you shop. You go to Chick-fil-A, you shop. So all I'm saying is, you might want to get your glasses checked or check your sources, because I know when I go places, I buy stuff, and the managers and my rep know me because they special order stuff. So defamation is real. Just saying. Can't just sit back and say, oops, that was an opinion when you make a declaratory statement on a syndicated broadcast or anything like that. So I'm just saying.
You gonna sue that nigga.
You missed the bracelet too. He showed off a cold bracelet too. He said you don't get these by just standing outside the store. You get this after you purchase a certain amount.
Okay, thoughts. What are y'all thoughts on that old back and forth?
Sound like a bunch of hating to me. Sound like.
So there's them people call Kevin. Kevin don't ask for them to come in. oh, I'm picking you tonight. No, them women call in on themselves, volunteering their own
go
time.
live, and he say, look, this is the number if you want to call in.
He don't treat all women that way. He's had very productive conversations with plenty of women. And it only seems like the only ones that are being broadcast are the ones that the whole world want to see are the ones that go bad. They don't talk about all the good ones.
That's real.
They don't talk about the people that he's helped. You know what I'm saying? The testimonies he's shared by women changing who they are and being better for their man and helping their marriages and stuff like that. They don't share that. Only the negative stuff.
See, but that tells me, man, niggas only like do selective, listening and looking at certain things. They don't actually go pay attention to the show.
That's it. That's the problem.
You get what I'm saying?
Like us.
That's the problem. That's true. Motherfuckers will watch a few clips and think they know shit. But when first time they watch an episode, they like, damn, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Show fool ass out of here.
Even had people come out saying that they didn't like us at first.
Yep.
And then after they took the time to really listen and understand, like, they love it now. So, yeah, I just think people they going overboard. Now, does he be a little extreme sometimes? Absolutely.
His delivery is crazy sometimes.
We know that. We're well aware of that. But the message, like, he's still saying the same shit that we say all the time. Just stay inside your shooting range. That's really all it is at the end of the day.
That's it.
His delivery is wild, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? You weighing 250, 5'4", and all that stuff. You want a 6-figure man with a long thing and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might get that, but he gonna be broke. You just got to understand that. You got to shoot within your range. That's all it is.
Yeah. For me, it just burns me up when people just speak on things that they're not familiar with. You can just tell by how he talking. He ain't never watched the content. He talking about he rating women 2, 3, 4. No, he asked the woman, what do you rate yourself? They rate themselves on the show. That's another. The whole slander and bashing thing, you know, tone, delivery, true, but it's just like anything else. Like most of those conversations, all those conversations start off civilly. Mm-hmm. It doesn't just go right to, okay, what do you look like? You trash, da-da-da. It's not that. He asked them a series of questions, and when you answer it and you start lying to me, yeah, I'm going to get frustrated, and I'm going to get a little more, you know what I'm saying, on edge, and that's what be happening. He asks you, okay, what's your dress size? You say 3. He asks you how much you weigh. I weigh 170. Ma'am, you can't weigh 170 and have a dress size of 3. Why are you lying to me? So now I'm taking everything you say with a grain of salt. Yeah, I got an attitude. Yeah, I got this because you wasting my fucking time. You are insulting my intelligence. Just like anything else. Envy got a radio station. If an artist come on there and you asking them questions and he telling you blatant lies, you're going to get frustrated. You're not going to want to talk to him civilly or her civilly. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he's calling these women by choice and picking women. No. These women are calling into the show. These men are calling into the show. You know what you're signing up for. If you don't want to get talked to, bluntly honest, don't call.
Or don't lie.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, you can't, you know, it just burns me up because it reminds me a lot of us. And a lot of the things we said. People just have us paid all wrong. Just all wrong. And I'll be sitting back listening to it sometimes, and I just be like it's ridiculous. And then they be wondering, okay, why do we have 300 people in common? Because those 300 motherfuckers can think for themselves and you can't. That's the difference. Mm-hmm. Like if I was this bad of a person, why do you think so many people that you cool with and rock with on an everyday basis tune into what I say and listen to what I say and follow me and support? Obviously you not hearing the full picture, but people don't think like that. People are so self-centered and just don't give a damn. Motherfuckers so quick to have an opinion. Do some research first. Mm-hmm. Or if you don't know, say, hey, I don't know. I don't follow the material the same way I should. But niggas don't do that. They want to jump out the window with their chest out. Oh, you a terrible person. You know, you a misogynist. You this, you that, da-da-da. And you ain't listening to the content. So, you know, that's what burns me up about that. And DJ Envy having a radio station, he should know better than that. But, you know, his skin is thin, too. He one of them sensitive-ass niggas, too. We just going to keep it G. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I don't expect anything more from him, but it's just like, you know, that whole situation is just corny to me. It's real corny because I'm sure if you wanted to have a conversation with Kevin Samuels, you could just reach out to him and have that. Yep. But you want to go on your station and pander because you don't want women to look at you wrong, even though that nigga's saying a lot of shit that you really agree with deep down, but you don't want it to look a certain way. I don't want to, you know, take the heat he taking or whatever. I want to make the women feel like. That shit is just corny to me. Like 99% of niggas is sheep. And I think that's what be burning me up so much, because they talk like they not. They talk like they leaders. They talk like they got voices of their own, but in reality, they don't. They wait for the majority of the mass to make a decision, and then they fall in line with it. Instead of making your decision regardless of what anybody else is thinking of doing.
Yep.
Niggas don't do that. So that type of behavior, I just cannot identify with. The cloth I'm cut from is just not that. And I'm always have issue with niggas that move like that. It just is what it is.
That's facts.
That's all I got on that. On that note, man, we're going to get to quick hits. Okay. First one. What trait? One trait. One. Do you most want to pass down to your child or children? One trait.
One trait.
Damn. Mine kind of intertwines. It's like you said one. I'm gonna just say like being dependable. I would say
Valid.
being dependable, kind of being consistent and hardworking. I think you're gonna as long as you're a hard worker and you're there every single day, you're gonna shine eventually. Because people gonna notice the work you put in. People gonna be like, damn, this nigga ain't never took a day off. This nigga ain't never, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never not showed up, or he ain't never not did like. So when you always somewhere consistently, I think people definitely notice that.
True.
So one thing that I would definitely teach my kids is to always be there, always show up, no matter what. If you sick, like at work or something, show up. If you need to take off, of course, take off. But if there's no reason for you to not be there, you should be there. Plain and simple.
Valid.
Mine would be understanding. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it from all sides of the table. Especially with him, with my son growing up completely different from me, like being around money, being able not to be in the hood and all this type of shit here. So
Right.
it's a lot of shit he not gonna be able to experience. So I'm hoping that he picks that up for me, the trait of understanding everybody not in the same position. Everybody don't see it a certain way. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, not gonna be how you gonna be. Everybody not gonna think how you think. Everybody not gonna see it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just hope he gets that from me. Like, take himself out the position and actually see what the table really look like around him, and then make your decision from that. You know what I'm saying?
Valid. If I had one, I would say my confidence. I think that's the main thing that I want to pass down. I genuinely feel like I can go in any room with any level of intellect, any level of whatever, and I'm going to thrive, and I can bring value to that room. I feel like I'm confident enough to, even if I don't know it, I'm resourceful to go figure it out. And I talk a lot of shit because it puts pressure on me to back it up, and I perform best under that kind of pressure. So if it was one thing, yeah, it would be just confidence. I want my child to walk in a room and feel like none of this shit is above my head. I don't care what's being discussed. If I walk in a room with scientists having a conversation, I can add something to it. I walk into a regular hood niggas in there playing dominoes, I could add something to it, value wise or skill wise. So I could sit at any table and hold my own, stand on my own too. And I think that comes with just confidence. So yeah, that's what it would be.
That's a good question.
Okay, on to the next one. Where do you feel like you fell short in your last relationship as a man?
I'll say kind of what we spoke on last week. Not speaking up soon enough, letting shit slide. That was my thing, and just not trying to avoid confrontation, knowing that the next day or two gonna be hell if I bring this up, or just not wanting to deal with being combative. Period. You know what I'm saying? So you just sweep shit under the rug, like I'll deal with that later, because I'd rather go to sleep on time tonight, go to sleep peacefully, than be upset going to sleep.
Right.
So I think that's definitely one thing that I should have did, because I let that shit slide way too long. But again, it was more on me because I wanted to make something work that was like from childhood. You know what I'm saying? It was something that we kind of had been discussing and always kind of flirted with, just the idea of it. And then we had the opportunity to bring that together.
She wasn't worthy.
And then bring it on. But don't get me wrong. Like, we had a lot of good shit, though. We had a lot of good shit. And I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I learned a lot in that relationship. I grew a lot in that relationship. She taught me a lot in that relationship. That was probably one of my most funnest relationships ever. Dead ass. But that other side, too, was heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I tried to hold on to the good side and try to bring more of that good side to light. But at the end of the day, you can't negate this other side.
True.
Like, you have to put that into place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to push more on my side to be good, to be more peaceful, to even understand, and to be, you know what I'm saying, things like that to make things easier. But you're getting resistance, and that can't work. It's never gonna work. And I felt like with me, like, I ain't gonna say I'm a perfectionist, and I'm not gonna say I know it all, but I'm understanding. So I'm gonna try to work with you, even if you fucked up. I know I'm right. I'm like, okay, well, how could we have done this better? How could I have done this? Even though I know I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still try to find other ways to improve the situation, regardless, because I want it to go smooth. Okay, you uncomfortable about this? I'm not, but you uncomfortable. So how can we fix this? How can I do better? Even though, like I said, even though I feel I'm doing good, I'm still trying to improve the relationship as a whole. I feel like it's up to me almost. So, yeah, I was just holding on to shit too long. I should have been cut certain things off. I should have opened my mouth more like I did in past relationships. You know what I'm saying? But this one I tried to navigate different. But every relationship is different. Literally, every relationship you in is different. So that's what I love about dating too, is every woman has a certain way of communicating. And that's why I feel like I'm so good at it now and I can read so much shit. Because I feel like my last relationship, that was like the final test. I feel like literally, I feel like I've been through everything else in life until that relationship. You know what I'm saying, verbal abuse, physical abuse, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. I've never had shit like that before. So now, in totality, I have a whole better understanding, you know what I'm saying, on how I want to move and, you know, how I'm going to do things. So, yeah, definitely. I was just sticking around far too long and not verbalizing myself as I should have early enough.
Well-rounded. Smooth.
Well, I'm still in my relationship with my wife.
Okay, where's the one thing that you say that you okay, if you don't want to talk about the relationship before, you want to talk about the one now, what do you feel like? I can talk
about the relationship before.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the main thing that you felt like you fell short at as a man in that relationship?
Oh, man. To be honest, nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I told her everything that was going to happen in her life, and it happened. That's just real. That's just real. Because
you got that crystal ball. You had it early.
Like I say, I'm understanding. You get what I'm saying? So for me, like I'm a real chameleon. You know what I'm saying? Like B say, like any room,
right?
I'm a will and deal in there. You get what I'm saying? So for her, it was like when she knew I was lit, and all that type of shit. But the new environment around Lamar and all that shit there, I knew what it was gonna bring to her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what city she from, but she from a small city. You know what I'm saying? Not Port Arthur or Beaumont. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know now.
You know what I'm saying? So
you left the other one out.
You know what I'm saying? So she from a real small city. So you going at that type of place, it's gonna change you. That's just what it is. It's gonna change you, right? So I was like, hey, look, we in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's gonna be, bro. I know what it's don't. You know what I'm saying? She tried to play me like it wasn't gonna be that. Okay, bam. So the day we broke up, I told her it was gonna be. I was like, look, the way you moving, you're gonna be somebody. Baby moms out here. You're gonna be struggling forever. She didn't believe me. Fast forward 12 years. Look at my life. Look at her life. Everything I said came to pass. I'm almost like Jesus Christ.
Shut your ass up.
That's just real though. So you know what I'm saying. But we was young. I ain't have to do. You know what I'm saying. When
Smooth Christ.
You're in them young stages. You ain't got to do too much, man. Right. It ain't really about going out and spending money and all that. It's just spending some time. So you know what I'm saying. I really wasn't doing nothing wrong. To be honest with you. You know what I'm saying. It's just I knew what time it was on her time. You get what I'm saying. So instead of just You know, like people not like privy to letting you just leave. Like we always say, instead of just letting me just leave because I knew what it was. Like, man, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? If it's possible for us to circle back around, it's cool. But she didn't want to do that. She wanted to try to, you know what I'm saying? And the shit went left. So.
My last relationship, what did I fall short? I don't feel like I had a strong enough backbone. I feel like I was really young, and I felt like I was just trying to adapt to whatever the circumstances were, rather than, you know, coming into the relationship knowing what I wanted from it, knowing what I wanted from her, knowing what I could bring. Honestly, you know, when you that young, you're not really bringing too much, aside from just, you know, yourself and, you know, your ear and, you know, sex, different things like that. But it's not, you know, I feel like I didn't really set the tone of what the relationship was, and that kind of ruined us. You know, it's just like you laid in the bed with your girl or whatever, and, you know, she roll over, you know, leg kicking you in the back, so you scoot over a little bit. You know, she turn over, still touching you, scoot over a little bit. You trying to get your space, you scoot over, you keep scooting over. Eventually, you're going to fall off the bed, and that's what happened. You know, at first, you know, she was like, okay, well, I need this. And I said, all right, bet I'm going to do it. I want you to do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. 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 And you look up, and you don't even recognize who you see in the mirror no more.
Yep.
And that's what happened with me. And, you know, it just got to a point to where, you know, I was eventually able to just step outside of it and, like, look at it from, like, outside perspective. And it's like, man, this shit is not going to be productive going forward. It's just not. Because even if I try to establish that structure now, we done been doing it this way for so long that it's going to cause more damage than it is good. So at that point, I was just like, man, I got to go. And I ended up leaving. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to do, but, you know, it was what it was. But, yeah, I just, you know, in summary, I didn't have a plan. I didn't have backbone. I didn't have no kind of structure. I was just flailing in the wind or whatever it was that she wanted to do, especially because she was older. So, yeah, just looking back on that, I think I learned a lot from that. So when I got into my new situation, it was totally different. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we done been rocking ever since. But yeah, if I can go back, I'd do that totally different.
Yeah, you just gotta go through shit. I think a lot of men don't realize that, especially growing up. We're taught, again, like we always say, taught the woman is right, happy wife, happy life.
Right.
So we, as coming up, we bend a lot.
That's it.
And until we realize, like, hell no, this shit ain't healthy, because I'm suffering from this now.
Exactly.
And so if I'm suffering, I'm not good for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that. Now you wonder why I'm snapping off, you know, small stuff, or I'm irritated, I don't want to talk, and things like that. And if I do voice myself, then we know what's going to happen.
It's no problem.
So it's just so much that we battle, you know what I'm saying, coming up, until now we learn that, hey, just say what you got to say. Say what's on your mind. Say what's how you feel. And if she get mad at it, okay, cool. If you love me like you say you do, you're going to get over in a few minutes. We'll have a talk about it, and we'll go from there.
All right, last quick hits of the day. What do you guys want this podcast as a whole to accomplish? What do y'all see the end game of this being?
Being the top of the top, being one of the kings of this shit, run it the right way, show all these, because, man, in the black space of creating anything, so I'm talking goddamn podcasts and music, movies, and, you know what I'm saying, even playing sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the wrong gatekeepers at the top of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got some bad, and all of them not bad, but we got a lot of bad ones, a lot of bad gatekeepers that let select few people in at a time, goddamn me, and they just like them. They just as greedy. They don't care about nobody but they self, all that type of shit. When there's enough money out here for everybody to eat. Because on the other side, I see everybody eating. Everybody. And we the only side where when niggas get involved with shit, we dumb down our people and make other people rich. We make the other sides rich. That's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like when we become king and all that type of shit there, you know what I'm saying, I personally just want to be in a position of, you know what I'm saying, putting niggas on. You know what I'm saying? Putting the right niggas on. Because I'm great at reading people. You know what I'm saying? If I sense anything, you know what I'm saying, crazy in your goddamn mannerisms and your rhetoric is done, you might as well go to another gate, because I can't support that. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna goddamn dumb down your team, or you gonna goddamn do people bad, and these motherfuckers trying to come up and they deserve it. I can see if they don't deserve it, but for the motherfuckers that deserve it, motherfuckers doing the numbers, doing it the right way, and they really deserve the look, and you don't give it to them, that's whole shit. That's whole shit. That's how we get held back. So that I see us getting to the top of the mountain and showing people how to goddamn maneuver the top of the mountain and take that bitch off the ground and put that bitch in the sky. That's what I see us doing.
Oh.
No, we talking just a podcast or Krew Season as a brand?
Brand.
Krew Season as a brand, man, I feel like it's just endless. I've had so many ideas in how I see Krew Season going. Like, I see Krew Season eventually being like almost like a record label, like us having a couple artists underneath us. I see us having a couple other podcasts or something, clothing lines. Like, I feel like Krew Season will be big when we start adding more branches, you know what I'm saying, underneath us. We're going to have our own production team, own studio. Like, I really, really see all that shit. Like, the shit Joe Budden doing right now is what I saw when we first started this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been saying, which we still ain't done yet, but, like, the skits. And, like, Joe Budden don't have no skits, but I want to, you know, eventually add some little short skits to some of the topics that we talk about or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, man paying for a first date, or, you know, how would that go? Approaching a woman, showing some skits like that. You know what I'm saying? How you should approach a woman, how you shouldn't approach a woman. You know what I'm saying? After you get the number, how guys react after they get the number from one that they really want. You know, it's like small stuff like that. Like, I just feel like we can do whatever we want, and we will do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? That's from Battle of the Sexes, podcasts. I just feel like all that's gonna feed into other avenues. So, boys better be ready, because we coming, and we're gonna be applying that pressure. So I'm just looking forward to it, man, because it's gonna be good. I see a lot of good coming from us, and it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, shit, I agree with everything y'all said. I think the main thing that I want the legacy of this brand to be, right, is that we help niggas navigate situations that we didn't get the help to navigate. We get a lot of DMs and emails and stuff from, you know, dudes 18, 19, 17. Like, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. This, you know, a piece of game y'all gave me, help me get through this, or help me do that. That's what I want the legacy for us to be. I want them to be able to say that they came to our brand, whatever the content that they watched, podcast, book, masterclass, whatever, and they was able to take something that they could apply to their real life and it be successful for them. I feel like if we can do that, then we did our job. Everything else is gonna take care of itself, as far as the like labels and all of that other stuff. Like, I'm all for that, but I think like the main mission with this shit is I want people to be able to just take some of value from it that they can use helping people. I think that's what the main of this is, because we done said it a million times. We don't have to be sitting here doing this. We don't. It's not about the money. It's not about that, because we're not making groundbreaking money to be doing it. Plus, everybody is decent in their regular lives, so it's
we make groundbreaking money just yet.
Yeah, not yet. But you know, something keeps bringing us back here every week. So what is it? It's the fulfillment that we get from being able to help people. And I think that's what I want our legacy to be, in terms of that. Of course, we're going to have haters. We're going to have people that disagree and say what they say or whatever. But anybody that's in tune with our content, or that watch it in total, or watch it in, you know, anything past them little small clips we put out, it's pretty easy to tell, hey, their intention is to help people. It's not to just drag people.
Right.
And, you know, yeah, that's why I see it. But on that note, we're going to get into the infamous advice column.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it somewhat.
We better not have no crazy ass stories this week.
Here we go, man.
Told y'all last week, don't sit no dumb ass shit. We cut y'all ass out. Don't feel bad.
All right, first up, Adrian Magdaleno, Patreon member.
What up?
It's going down.
He say, what's good, fam? I've been seeing this statement on my socials and wanted to get you guys' thoughts on it. The statement reads, if a man and a woman are the same age and both have 10 bodies, men are praised and women are seen as hoes. All I'm seeing in the comments is women defending themselves, saying 10 bodies is 10 bodies regardless, and men saying it's harder for guys because they have to go out and actually work to get the bodies, while women just quote-unquote accept the bodies. How do y'all feel about that concept, and do you think 10 bodies for a man is different than 10 bodies for a woman?
10 bodies ain't shit.
I know he was used as an example, but yeah.
Damn, man. 10 bodies?
My thoughts, man.
They act like 10 bodies is Wilt Chamberlain level. How many women Wilt Chamberlain?
I think he was just using that as a comparison. But even still, like, I don't know. Shit, you got 10 bodies, you got 10 bodies.
Okay, let me basically get to the crux of what he was
Let
saying.
it out. Yeah.
He's saying, we could change the number. Does 100 bodies weigh differently on a man than it does a woman, and why?
Bodies are bodies. A secure man don't even want to know.
True.
I don't want to know. Okay, you know what I'm saying. If we ain't from the same city, there's a different one in the same city now. If we from the same city,
you don't know what they did.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, when you from Port Arthur, baby.
No, I'm saying like if you're not from the same city, it's like
yeah. But if you're not from the same city, no, it don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to know nothing about your history with any dude. Your history starts now with me.
Real.
You get what I'm saying? That's what real niggas gonna say. So dudes that's asking about some history, or a woman that's asking about who all you did, you don't need to be with them. They still childish
and insecure.
They still childish, and because you can say a name, of a girl. If for a dude, if you say a name of a girl they want to be, it's a big problem. For a woman, if you tell a dude a name of a dude that he's jealous of or envious of, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a woman that she, at the time, she only wanted to be a gold digger. She only dated dudes with money and all that. And now she like, I ain't gonna date nobody for money. I'm gonna date for love. And she finally found a dude that she thinks she can love, and he want to know who her exes was. She done dated goddamn
different athletes and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I dated
every dude she named got way more money than you ever had.
You feel like little man.
Yeah, straight up.
Little.
You know what I'm saying?
She doing you a favor, charity work.
So hey, don't ask these type of questions.
So you really want to know how she was always on yachts and shit?
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of business on a lot of boats.
You can't take her.
Is this Santorini, Greece? This the Athens?
Can't even take her to Galveston.
Like, you don't want to know, bro. Stop it, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's like a young
it is
thing. When you get 31, bro, you expect people to have 10 bodies on the link up. That's just what it is.
I'm expecting you to have 1,000 bodies on the link up,
especially if they're attractive. So, but just like you said, none of that stuff matter before you. Now, valid question to ask, like we always say, hey, you hit somebody I know.
Exactly.
That's information that I need to be privy to. Don't have me in no rooms with niggas dapping niggas up and stuff. And he done had your ankles behind your ears.
Or are you on any sites?
Or that.
I think that's important too.
Valid. You know
that's a valid question.
Because some people might, you know what I'm saying, he still might entertain that, but I need to know first.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to get surprised by it.
Thank you.
I'm in an argument with a nigga. You say, ain't this your girl? Now I got to kill him and you. You know what I'm saying? So
why you gonna kill? You can't kill him for your girl, too.
I got
for the disrespect.
Because for the disrespect, he embarrassed me in front of all these people. Now he gotta die, and you gotta die. That's information that I need to be privy to. Don't surprise me. You feel me? But
you can be showing everybody because you know everybody wants to see the phone. Let me see.
No, let me see. This all right here, right?
That's his gal, right? Huh?
See, so no, that's information we need to be privy to. But in regards
to ass snake, you been torn.
2 dicks.
See, hell no. That's what I'm talking about. So no, man. But if you're not in that situation or you ain't hit nobody that I know, I don't care about nobody else before me. Okay, I was there and this and now.
That's it.
Ain't it simple, man. On to the next one. He say, hi, my name is Michael. Patreon member.
What's going down, Mike?
Right.
He said, I got to give it to y'all. I love the work y'all putting in for the black community, especially for me who was young, 19. Black man growing up in America. Y'all really opened my eyes on a lot of things, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. So I appreciate it, but I also got a really important question. So I'm dealing with 2 black women who, in my opinion, are anomalies because of how they act. Both these women go out of their way for me and really love a nigga, but I just can't seem to make a choice. The first one is a 6.5 in the face and an 8 in the body, but amazing personality. First female I actually have fun talking to and find entertaining personality-wise. we have a lot in common, and she also only got 2 bodies on her. So that purr, like Kenny be saying, be purring, but there's a red flag. He say she has a sort of masculine personality, and is a little uncooperative, but is willing to learn and become more submissive and cooperative. Also, this is supposed to be a hidden dip because my man's passed her to me, but what he didn't say was that he sold her a dream, and that's how he got that thing, which he told me after I started talking to her. So I went in there thinking she's just another one of these hoes, but she's actually a really genuine person. That's the first girl. The second girl is an 8.5 in the face and an 8 in the body. Chill personality, very respectful, submissive, and cooperative, which I've taken into account, and trying not to be like these other niggas that lose a good woman because they abuse that opportunity of having a cooperative female. But I don't enjoy our time together like I do with the other girl. Not saying I don't have fun with her, but like it's not the same as the other girl. So my question is, which one do I narrow down to?
There you go.
I could either go with girl number 1, who I'm actually entertained by, or girl number 2, who is not as entertaining, but very cooperative and better looking. I would also love to hear all of you guys' thoughts on this matter.
Bro.
Say number 1.
Number 1. No, I can't go with number 1. The reason why, the only reason
But
why.
she willing to learn.
I understand. The only reason why I wouldn't go, me personally.
Because of the partner?
Because of the partner. You hit my partner.
I get that. I get that.
That's the only reason.
You're right. You're right.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't go with number 1.
I'm gonna go with neither.
And I wouldn't go with number 2 because I don't enjoy our time together.
Right.
So that means eventually I'm gonna get frustrated.
Exactly.
And it's not gonna be healthy for us. I let them both walk.
I get you.
I let them both walk. Or if you don't want to let the first one walk, tell her what it is. Look, for real, I can't date you. You know what I'm saying?
If that's what it is.
Because that's the homie.
But he done already dug the ditch too deep at this point.
He did.
You already know they done been rocking forever.
Right.
She's starting to catch a little feelings now. All of a sudden, you come out, hey, I can't take this serious.
But he gotta keep it fun because hey, if you gonna deal with that,
put that on the table. Put that the fact that you messed around with my partner, like you got to understand my thought process and the shit I'm going through too.
Right.
So you got to put that on the table.
My partner
and
that
talk
seen your
about that.
throat, that seen you naked, had you pinned up. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My nigga that had you pinned up.
So what did you do? You know what I'm saying?
His family probably didn't seen you.
Maybe. No, because he didn't treat her like that. He treated her like she was just a throwaway.
No, but he sold her a dream. So when a nigga selling a dream, the nigga pull out all the stops. I'm telling you.
I don't think he brought it to around the fam. Though.
Yeah, if he did though,
his homie.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that because I don't think he would have talked to him if he was that serious. So as far as
but if he sold a dream, then you don't know.
You just talking that fly shit, just saying shit that she wanted.
Probably. If it's that, then you know what I'm saying. Hey, you got to put all that. But for me personally, I can't do it
because if she just passed him, if he just got passed off, she's got passed off.
That's a wild statement. That's a wild statement.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. I just feel that. It was just something. It had to be something quick because you're not gonna do that to somebody that you like.
But still, that's your partner hit.
I get that. No, I get that part
first. And you know, if y'all ever have a falling out, nigga, I fucked you over here.
But I gotta know.
And now you gotta kill
can't fuck her no more. Can't fuck her no more.
No, man.
You gotta kill this.
Because it's a different type of disrespect when your ex-partner hit you with that.
That's
nigga, that's why I fucked your bitch, nigga, and she sucked my Oh, hell no. You know
that's why I don't do it, bro. You know that's why. You've always asked me, like, why am I so hard?
That ain't your boy, though. That ain't your boy.
You never know. It might start off as your boy, and then it ain't.
Yeah.
And then he come out and say that all on social medias. He got pictures of your gal.
Yeah.
Video of your gal.
Like, nah, bro.
And now everybody looking like, damn, she just passed. She got passed around the homies. Now you looking crazy.
Q hit him up by Tupac.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click.
You know that's sad though, but that's why I always avoided that, bro. Like if you hit any one of my boys, I can't take you serious. It just is what it is.
Damn. But love is love.
Nah, and I'ma love you. You the homie.
Like Portia.
Love you from a distance.
Like Portia.
They wasn't friends, allegedly.
Portia got that chick. She ain't caring about no love.
Nigga, they wasn't friends, allegedly.
But yeah, in my opinion, for which one you should choose, I would say neither. Because I would say like if one was standing out the way that they should be, this wouldn't even be a question you asking us.
Yeah.
Both of them got they, whatever. I mean, the second girl, I would probably lean toward her more because she looked better and she cooperative. But
But
if she born,
yeah, exactly.
then it's only gonna last so long. But the other girl, you know, she come with baggage. So it's just a matter of, are you willing to deal with that baggage? I'm not.
Nah.
So I can't only give you advice on my perspective.
Damn.
Not at all. You hear me? At all.
So I would say use them to levy your position to get in with some new chicks.
Yeah, just get some new ones, man. Get some new man, because that's too much. That's too much.
Way too much. All right, on to the next one. This is from ME Panama, Patreon member.
It's going down.
She done dropped a few questions.
Yeah. What can someone do that makes them immediately unattractive to you, no matter how attractive they are physically?
Be a bomb.
No matter how attractive they are phically.
Yeah, what's something that make them unattractive immediately? Something they can do.
Breath. It's just real. Stank breath. Bomb.
I would say just
problematic baby daddy.
That too. Attention seeking. Somebody that just love attention. That you can just tell that they doing things for attention. That is the most annoying shit in the world to me. Move organically or don't move at all. If I feel like you moving in a performative way, I don't care how bad you are, it ain't gonna work.
I'm gonna say attitude. That stank ass attitude sometimes. Like you mad at me because of shit that you had going on that morning or afternoon or whatever. Like that shit is super unattractive. You know what I'm saying? Just using all that negative energy, putting it on other people just because you uncomfortable. That shit ain't cool. You need to process that shit yourself before you go out putting that shit on other people. So that shit is super unattractive to me because that would make, as fine as you might be, that shit would be ugly. You'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Disgusted with you. I don't want to be around that. So that would be my thing.
I'll say it. Next one. This is from Victor Jackson. Patreon member.
Vic.
What's going on, Vic?
Victor.
You say, okay, this is going to be a long one, fellas, but I'll try my best to summarize.
Hurry up.
God damn.
You say been together.
Don't like read?
You know it. Been together 12 years, married for 5, and I'm contemplating divorce. Before we got married, we went to premarital counseling, which my biggest and only issue that I've held on to is the initiation of sex. She says she used to all that shit I liked, but when she thought about marriage, she felt like she had to step back and save something till after the marriage. Even though we had already damn near did everything. I told the counselor I ain't getting married because she has a problem pleasing me sexually. I was single, and she had a 1-year-old. She felt like she needed security in a relationship. I understood and manned up and did the damn thing. Now 5 years in to the marriage, and it's some bullshit. Last year I got head twice. I ain't even the type of bro to stick around for this shit. She knows that, but I don't want to leave the house unstable financially. I'm formerly a member of Sleazeball University. I want to pack my shit and bounce, but I have 2 girls and worried about the effect it will have on them. Damn, that be the
thing.
You say, wifey never admits anything wrong in a relationship because she doesn't want to be accountable for shit she knows I'm going to say. Counselor hasn't changed her, and I've told her for the whole 5 years I'm not happy with me and her relationship sexually. Ready to get the fuck on. I'm in the medical field working on my nursing, then my own business, so I don't have time to be stressed unnecessarily.
Facts.
When you've shown you don't care enough to change. So question is, I'm trying to handle this as much as I can as a stand-up man, not trying to leave her by herself with my kids. I'm here to share the responsibility of raising them as well. How do or what steps would you take to get the divorce in my situation? By the way, I've tried date nights, being romantic, and all types of other shit. Nothing helped. Her excuse is I've never had to initiate it, but that's a lie. If you have any questions for me, you say I'm here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all give us men a platform to talk our talk.
Appreciate you, bro.
Damn. I think that's the common issue.
If y'all been listening to our pod long enough,
I got head twice in a year. 365.
Twice.
Y'all hear the shit that we discuss on the pod.
That's crazy.
Matter of fact, remember the last part of when you was debating what was that, Snook?
Yeah.
And she was talking about that. You were saying how sex was important. And then what did she say?
She said, no, it's not. She said that sex ain't even really top 3 or shouldn't be top 3 for men. And we all looked at her like,
that's the disconnect. Women do not
tell men what's important to us.
women don't feel that that's important to them.
5 years though. 5 years.
Married.
Bro,
Then on top of that, he only got hit for twice, 365 days.
Bro.
And he said he done tried everything because that's what most women say. Oh, you're not romantic. You don't take me out. You don't.
Nigga say he done tried date night, still no ass.
My man said he done tried it all.
Y'all think we not listening when y'all say that? We've been hearing that shit for years. So when we do it and the shit is still not reciprocated, what more do you want us to do? We still supposed to stay through thick and thin and we supposed to tough it out? And no, because for example, if my bread not right, if we constantly struggling making ends meet every check, you gonna get frustrated by that.
Facts.
You gonna wonder why I'm not taking you on a vacation. You gonna wonder why we not going to eat at nice restaurants. You gonna start to complain. All that shit that you used to, sweep under the rug, you're not gonna do that no more.
Wow.
So that's the same thing with men. We voicing our concerns. We just saying, hey, I just want to be pleased sexually. We're not asking you to take us on no trip. We're not asking you to spend no money. We're not asking you to do none of that. We just want some intimacy.
My nigga say I can't even get the missionary going.
We can't even get no intimacy, bro. So that speaks for itself. It's not us.
And this is wife. No,
It's his wife.
2 head sessions for 365.
Bro, that's it's insane. And a lot of fucking men go through that, bro.
Facts.
A lot. And women acting like that. Well, you need to pick the right one. We pick the right one.
Crazy?
It's a lot of women doing that.
You know what's crazy? A lot of women listen to this podcast, right?
I hope y'all listen.
I hope they hear this.
I hope y'all listen.
I hope they hear this right here. This woman is about to lose her man.
A good man.
A great man. A man that could provide. You know what I'm saying? Man that could provide. He already in nursing.
Yep. Took care of her daughter, too.
Took care of her daughter.
Got 2.
Yep. Got another 2 daughters with her. You know what I'm saying? And even when he leave, even if you put him on child support, he's still going to be able to provide. So it's not going to hurt him.
And all he want.
All he wants.
He ain't asking, he ain't asking for no gifts. He ain't asking you to clean up. He ain't asking for you to do
He say,
nothing.
bro, I just want some sex.
Consistently. That's it.
Just want some sex.
And that's all men in relationships want. And then when, again, he done try all of this stuff to be romantic. He done try bringing it to you. He done said you done had the conversation. Hey, baby, I feel like I'm not getting fulfilled. And you continue to not fulfill. Now, when he goes out and cheats, he's gonna be every monster in the book.
And then when he bring up them divorce papers,
he's gonna be every monster.
He's gonna be a monster.
It's a fact.
When he asked for that divorce, had them divorce papers on the thing for her to sign, she gonna be trying to shake up. Yep. It's over with.
Now, of course, we don't know the other side.
My man say
we only
sex.
giving advice from what we know.
Exactly.
What
he
shared
saying.
with us.
He say he ain't getting no sex, man. That's just what it is.
But that's coming, whether he lying or not. Like
that happens.
It happens a lot, and a lot of people say that. A lot of men will come in and say that.
Lose their husband over sex, bro.
Yeah.
Over not having some sex.
Yeah.
Because they would die on that hill that sex shouldn't be as important to a man as it is.
And then be mad when he go get him a woman that want to have sex.
Right. That's all he want. That's why nothing else matters a lot of times. He'll go hit on something and come right back to you. Because all I wanted to do was get a nut. All I wanted to do was have somebody appreciate me for a few minutes. All I wanted was my thing in your mouth.
Women,
show me that you like me.
Please don't lose your man because you don't want to come off that naked ass. Trust me.
But some women's sex drive ain't, because they'll say that too. Some women's sex drive ain't high. Cool.
It ain't that.
Be with somebody that's going to match yours.
You are lucky to get a man like that. If we keep it in the stack, you're lucky to get a successful man, black man in this climate, right? And for you to lose him over some sex, that's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to every good woman that's waiting patiently for a great man to fall in their hands.
Facts.
That's just, you need to get out the way. You should have divorced yourself. Look, babe, look, here go the papers. Hey, I know you want to have some sex. Go get you some sex. But for you to stand in the way, try to hold him hostage, because that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know he wants some sex. 5 years. Come on, bro. You holding him hostage. Like, come on, dog. That's fucked up. Dog.
Men and women, marriage is not going to help your relationship.
That's fucked up.
It's not. It's going to make shit worse.
I feel bad for you.
Because now you're moving in together. You got to spend more time with this person. You got to wake up to this person every single day. If you already had problems before, in the marriage, it's going to be worse.
That's the thing. But this situation just shows how unimportant a man's wants are in a relationship. This man asked for one thing. He done gave you marriage. He done took care of your kids. He done put a roof over your head. He's bringing in money. He's making sure your lifestyle is cool. And he asking for one thing. And you can't do that consistently. And that's exactly what I'm talking about when I say that relationships are biased toward women.
Even do it sometimey.
That's what I'm head 2 times a year is egregious, bro. It's no excuse. It's no excuse for that,
the law.
bro.
He should be able to take her to court and say, "Hey, bro, look, you gonna pay for this, all this.
That's real.
You gonna pay for this divorce. You gonna and I shouldn't be able to give up nothing."
But that shit falls down to the false advertisement that we always talk about. I guarantee you, she wasn't giving head twice a year when they was in the talking stage.
Oh, you already know that he was getting that 4-5 times a week.
Exactly. So when he married you, I signed up for this. Now that 4-5 times a week then turned to 2 times a year, and you expect me to be happy in this relationship and stay in this relationship and make this relationship work.
She dome him up anniversary
and his birthday.
His birthday.
Literally.
And they in the same month.
God, I'm saying.
He said the same.
That's real though. That is sad, man.
That's sad. Yeah, we laughing, but that shit's sad.
That's sad because a lot of men go through that. Like his situation aside, a lot of men go through that, bro. And y'all be wondering why niggas don't want to marry y'all or don't want to make things exclusive because they know a drop off is coming.
Every time. It's almost, I won't say every relationship, but a lot of relationships, what we always say, just be patient. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Everything be all good at the beginning, the first 6 months roll in. And the next 6 months, or once you get after a year, nigga, it's always murky waters after that. Always. Why is that? Why does, I would say 75% of men go through that? It's really more, I'm being generous. But a lot of men will give you the same thing. And I'm telling you this, and I know this because these are the type of conversations that go on in the barbershop every fucking day.
That's crazy.
This is what we talking about now is barbershop talk. We talk about it all the time. Men always are not being pleased. Men are going to tell you how they've, you know what I'm saying, they done bought a house, they done bought their wife a whip, they done been romantic, took him out on nice dates, you spending all this money on them, buying them bags, whatever. And men just be wanting some decent reciprocation and can't even get.
To sum it up,
can't get some sex.
Save yourself. Save yourself. Go get that paperwork done. Save yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Say what's the best
Get out.
route?
Get out.
What's the best route to do it? Go do it. Just go file it, fam. Okay. Last question of the day. This is from Lil Steve. Shout out to Lil Steve. He say, okay, so bet, man, I'm Steve. I'm a new fan of y'all boys. Y'all real as fuck.
Welcome.
So y'all real as fuck, and I hope y'all continue to keep going with this shit y'all got going. But I'm going to try to keep it short. But damn, just going back and listening to y'all boys' podcast, I got a lot in common with y'all boys. I got both of my parents in my life. Met this girl in school in 2019. And I was on my slut gang shit and fucking a whole lot of other women that have too many issues while in between. See, I was in college at the time. I dropped out after the whole pandemic happened. So I need some advice. I don't know if I'm wasting my time with her or not. I'm 22, and the girl I'm dealing with right now, she's 21. Me personally, I've never been in a relationship or ever had a real girlfriend. Me and her have never had sex and still haven't. To be honest, I'm not pressed to fuck her yet because I really like shawty for real. And I see potential wife in her. Over this past year and a half, me and her have grown really close. She's in a very bad position right now with her family and her living situation. You see, I come from the hood. So I know when a bitch trying to play me, I really like shawty, and I'm in a position where I can help shawty and show her that I'm really trying to grow and build a future with her, and the feelings are mutual between us. But damn, I ain't got the pussy yet. And he said, I'm tired of fucking off. He say, I'm not a rich nigga, but my father and I are in business together, and we have an affluent transportation company. I'm 22 with my CDLs.
Okay.
I drive charter buses, tractor trailer, 18-wheel trucks, and I deliver courier packages.
He gonna be set. He gonna be set.
Me personally, I know I'm in the minority of people in my age group who are actually focused and blessed to be in a position to have success at a young age. My question to you and the rest of the crew, do I drop her? Me not getting the pussy ain't the biggest issue because me and shawty have a real deep mental connection. And to be honest, I can fuck off on something else and be okay. But to be honest, it just ain't the same. Fucking one of my hoes when I really just want to fuck on her and be happy. So I'm very understanding person, but at some point I just need to know what the pussy talking about, so just to see if my investment is even worth it. Say me and her have had multiple times before where we possibly could have ended up fucking, but it just ain't happened yet. The last time we came close to it happening, I ended up getting in a car accident and I was in the hospital for 5 days. I had to have surgery on my knee and my shoulder.
Damn.
Shawty was there for me. So I guess that means she is at least interested in me. Do I keep dealing with her or do I just fall back or do I end it? Because like, damn, I just need to know if I'm wasting my time or not. I appreciate y'all boys doing what y'all do. Keep going. I don't want to be anonymous. He say, ain't no shame in my game. Shout out to Lil Steve.
Bro. Hey, if you like Shorty like that, man, and y'all, you feel that connection, just tell her how you feeling, man. Just tell her you need that. I need that.
Need that.
Just tell her that, bro. You're going to have to express that to her, bro. You know what I'm saying? And see, if the bond is like you say it is, bro, she going to be cool with it. She going to be like, all right, cool, let's do that. You get what I'm saying? But you got to put that on the table. Damn.
Yeah, I agree, man. And I think this situation just shows how important the sex is, man, to a dude. Like, you can have everything else, but if that sex is not right, like, that's very important to us, bro. And we trying to get this message across, so I try to reiterate it as much as I can everywhere else. And people call me shallow, and people call me
For real.
all kind of things. But the fact is that it's very important to men, bro. And, like, women got to start factoring in what the man wants. Because I'm sure if he try to leave her right now, she going to be puzzled as to why. And she shouldn't be. Y'all been rocking for 2 years and he ain't had no ass yet?
You know what time it is.
And you think this man that's 21, 22 years old, 22. In the prime of his life,
real
is
prime,
supposed to just...
Hey, he in the real prime. Getting money.
That's early prime, too.
You know what I'm saying? Getting money and all that. And he want to settle down and change your life. You got a good man on your hands.
He wants to settle down.
He wants to settle down and change your whole bloodline. You look where you coming from. He dragging your ass from here. He dragging you from here. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. He dragging you from here. You in the bad position with your family and all that type of shit there. Goddamn me. Y'all connect on a different level in his eyes. Goddamn me. He got money rolling in, and he about to have some real money rolling
22-year-old, you know, with a business.
You know what I'm saying?
Successful.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
His dad probably gonna work in the business another 10, maybe 15 years.
And that's gonna be
maybe. His. And then it's gonna be all the way his.
More than likely. Or at least a good share of it.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be all the way his. His daddy gonna ride off in the sunset.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's your dad. That's how your dads do. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we talking rich. We talking rich what? Let's say 35, 38. Rich. Bro. And you ain't came off that pussy yet? To be honest, you almost don't deserve to even be in the premises of this man.
It's crazy, man. I mean, it's like really just think about that, bro. We had 2 questions in a row to where that's the only thing he asking for. Bro. Like, why is that so hard, bro? But not only why is it so hard, but why won't, okay, if you know you can't fill that role, why not let him go supplement it and get him a chick that can?
That's it. We can do it. We can meet everything else. As long as I can go just do this one issue.
Facts.
But what they'll say is men will take advantage of that and start doing too much or don't communicate. Instead of 1, they're going to hit 3 because they say you give them a little bit of room, then they're going to go wild. That's what they would say.
Right, true. Or just let the man walk.
Just let him walk.
But that's another thing that they won't do. Just like he's saying that, man, what y'all think I should do? Go try to break up with her, right? And we telling them, hey, bro, it's probably be best for you to leave that alone. But then when he try to go do it, you think she gonna let him walk clean? Never. This man who got all this going for himself at 22 years old, ready to go, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna walk away from that smoothly. It's not gonna be a conversation, hey, look, man, we have foundational differences and I wanna go do my thing. And she be like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. I've assessed everything. You can just go, you know what? I respect your decision, you can go. That's not how that conversation.
Hell no, it ain't gonna go that pretty, ever. It never goes that pretty.
You know what I'm saying?
What? You mean to tell me you just wanna leave all of that?
That little thing.
And that's the problem.
That little thing.
That's the problem.
Sex.
Right there. That's the problem.
But a woman will leave you for not being romantic. You're never romantic.
You'll never take me out.
They'll leave you over some shit like that.
That's sad.
They won't leave you over some shit like that.
No, a woman will leave you for not being romantic and not showing them off. Why you never show me something?
No, not all of them. Remember, some of them just eat inside all day.
That's true. That is true.
Wondering why you won't take them out.
True.
Bro. Hey, brother. Tell her she need to come off that ass or you gone.
Period.
You a hot commodity out here.
You are.
You a
Free
top of
agent.
the food chain, especially in your age bracket. You are at the top of the food chain.
For real, for real.
Baby, I'm trying to settle down with you and change your whole motherfucking life, start a family with you. This is your opportunity. Take it or leave it. And if she give you any type of hiccup on coming off that ass, leave that where it stand, bro. Leave that where it stand.
Yeah, I agree.
Because she gonna be watching you. She gonna be watching you.
For sure.
And the moment you change another chick life, bro, she probably send you that message. To be honest, you know women petty. Women send you that message, nigga, I see you. Who is this new bitch and all that shit? This could have been you.
Could have been you.
This should have been you. Let me correct that. This should have been you.
Yeah, we got to start that trend and, you know, push that narrative of men actually going after what we want and stop being so passive and stop being so just, okay, please the woman, please the woman, please the woman. You're not getting what you getting. Move around, fam. Like, at the end of the day, like, you are, especially him, you 22, you got your own business, essentially. You got a lot of money coming in, you know what I'm saying? You driven, you ready to settle, you ready to try to be honest, even though you out here on these hoes like you're supposed to be, but you don't want to be. You want to just be with her.
Facts.
I'm glad he 22 and understand I can't be playing out here.
Facts.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's gonna throw his focus off.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's just what it is. It's gonna throw your focus off. So I'm glad he see it early. I see something that I could possibly goddamn settle down with, but this is the only fucking women are ungrateful.
I mean, truly, bro. But then if he try to leave, she'll paint it as him being ungrateful.
Damn.
That's how the game set up.
Yep, all the time.
Man got one request. One. He fulfilling all yours, just like the last dude. I done married you. I done took your kid in. I done created a structured environment for us to grow as a family, and you won't give me one thing.
You know what's crazy? They in two different steps. He is bound to be the nigga that's the doctor, but that's the nurse.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He just ahead right now.
That's a fact.
He at the beginning of it. They're not married and none of that.
And no kids.
No kids
Thank God.
yet. You get what I'm saying? But if you listen to this, listen to the story before this.
Right.
That's who you gonna be, bro.
That's gonna be you in 5 years, man.
That's gonna be you
If you
you allow that to manifest
Exactly.
in that type of way.
For real, for real.
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Because that shit do not get no better, bro. I'm a married man. I'm telling you, what you dealing with before the marriage in the courting stage, that's the peak of where that shit is gonna go. It's gonna be a steadily decline from there, and that's just what it is. Because like I said, you don't have kids yet. Y'all ain't married yet. Y'all not sharing bills and different things like that yet. Life has not gotten in the way yet, and you already feel unfulfilled. You have no chance getting married. It's not gonna improve. It's just not okay. We get married and everything just shoots up. It don't work like that. So, you know, plan accordingly. That's what I would say.
Don't get caught with no kids either while you in this time.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Don't have no kids with no woman that ain't worthy.
Yeah, because that's gonna definitely hold you back. Not hold you back as far as the kids, but it's the fact that you gotta now, especially if you're not with that person, life, and then that money going over here instead of in your pocket to build, and just stuff you gotta think about, bro.
But yeah, again, prayers out to everybody involved, man. We praying for y'all boys. On that note, we're gonna wrap this thing on up. Boys, shout out to our social medias and things of that nature.
SoWell_fitness, all platforms. Shout out to the S5 podcast. Y'all know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Smooth__ on all platforms. Y'all follow the goddamn clubhouse room. Oh, we new on TikTok too.
Yeah.
Little bitch. Follow us on TikTok.
Facts. Yeah, D-Trill AC everywhere, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Krew season. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon. Shout out our Patreon members.
It's only $2 a month, man. $2 a month.
And I got a few extra slots too. If anybody wants some virtual sessions, if y'all not in town in the city, I can't pull up on y'all. I got some virtual slots available.
My nigga getting to it.
Hit me in the DM.
Changing
on
lives
on Instagram, and I got you. We'll set it up.
Facts.